Hey there, sorry I have to duck. It's Aaron, also known as Egwant. I'm showing off how to assemble Ransack. I hope you can see me. I'm in frame, I don't know. But because I put in the instructions to assemble it, that you could stick it to some cardboard or some, I've got some, like, it's actually silver and gold double-sided that I got from Staples. I think they were a couple bucks a sheet, so I think I spent about $6. I used my spare change. And so first thing I did was I took all of the sheets, and you can see here, I used a glue stick to stick them to the sheets. I decided to have the silver side out because I thought the gold side was a little ugly. Now, what happened is when I glued it, you can see that I have a fair curve in it. The cards themselves aren't that bad once they're cut. You can see I've cut a whole bunch of them here, and I'm just going to go through the process of cutting them right now. I'm fortunate enough to have access to a cutting table, but I'm just using a ruler to straighten it out, line up the edges, and oh man, don't do that. Hold really tight. There we go. All right, so you can see I've just cut that. I found the quickest way is I cut the top and the bottom. And this is for those of you who are doing the pay what you want for the assemble it yourself deck. Right. And then I do both the edges. So I'm cutting all around the outside. I cut out the individual sheets with scissors first. And then I've been cutting right down the middle, and if you look really closely, you won't be able to see it in the video, but there's actually a faint line that runs down the middle. I'm using that to line up my ruler. There we go. And I've tried to, in the printable version, I've tried to line it up so that most of the, you can see corridors line up like this, so that if you're a little off, it doesn't really matter. And then I've actually been just putting them together and cutting down these sheets individually like this. I gotta say, honestly, as part of my one game a month project, working in a physical medium has been a lot of fun. It's really nice to kind of get in and get your hands dirty and actually build something. Once I'm done all of this, the plan is to then just put the cards under something incredibly heavy for the night, and hopefully that will flatten them out. There we go. Satisfying snap there. So the process does take a little while. I'm not going to obviously bore you with the whole thing. But let's see, once you get them all lined up and get everything going, the process actually goes pretty quick. Good. And I just used a regular glue stick to glue the pages to the backs of these. I just flipped over, I glued the whole piece of paper, and then I put it down and I rolled it. I found it was best if I rolled it with the heel of my hand, just to get all of any of the bubbles out. I didn't have a whole lot of bubbling because I printed it on a fairly thick piece of paper. So if you want to buy a nice thick stock, I think this was 50 pound weight. And these, I mean, honestly, this could be used, this process could be used for if you're building your own card game as well. Hopefully the process works out pretty well. Again, like I said, the cards themselves are a little bit bent, but honestly, placing them in on the table, they'll be a little bit bent, but they're a lot better than, there we go. So you can see that's kind of how the deck gets built out, but it'd still be a lot better than just using paper. It won't blow away as easily, and they should be good. All right. So I think that's it. I'm going to let you go now, and I'll probably come back with another video to show you how to play Ransack. Again, the game is available, pay what you want, either from my website, or I'll put a link in the description of this video. Thanks.